Brother Stogie.
Take two. Yes.
Welcome back.
Hey, what's up, man?
How are you?
I'm chilling.
Good. I heard you were a little under the weather recently.
I was. You know what I'm saying? Kids throwing up all over the place. Got me sick too. Like motherfucking poltergeist. All over the place. The Conjuring and shit. Everybody throwing up all over my carpet and shit. All on my bed.
No.
Have mercy. Yeah, everybody good though. I think the wife was the last one who got it, and I gave her a little concoction.
Yes.
Of sorts to bring her back from the dead. A little tea, a little ginger, a little honey.
Okay.
And some good old-fashioned motherfucking bourbon.
That'll do it every time.
Bourbon in the tea, folks. Put bourbon in the tea. It will burn all the icky sickies up out of you.
Not the icky sickies.
The icky sickies. That's what my wife said. Baby, I'm so icky sicky. So that's how I know she bad. That's how I know she's doing bad. Like, well, we good. We better go to Dave and Buster's.
We'll see you when we get
You know
back.
what I'm saying? Good luck. You know, so I was like, nah, I'm gonna make my baby some tea. And by the time I got home, she was feeling good.
Good. Glad to hear that. Everybody's on the mend. Everybody's on the mend.
How about you, man? How's work been? I know you've been traveling.
Yeah, been traveling. Work's been good. Just started getting back into the gym a few weeks ago, and working through that pain of not getting in there for so long, and trying to get back into a routine, and then switch the diet up a little bit. I think the hardest thing for me, honestly, has been, how do I incorporate working out and eating right into my travel schedule, because I'm constantly on the road. So one of the most difficult things for me is taking everything with me, when I fly out or whatever. I've got to pack all the protein powders and vitamins and shakes and everything else, and then when I get out to wherever I am, I have to try to find a gym, and if they don't have a gym, then I'm usually stuck using the fitness center inside the hotel and working with what they have. And so there's a lot of improvising that goes on with trying to get back into a routine, especially when you're out on the road that much.
A little improvisation.
I'm
doing the same thing. I figured that's some Taekwondo, and they making my old ass run again. So now I gotta go to the gym and kind of keep it up, so I'm not winded the following week. Yeah. And I've been feeling pretty great.
Yeah, have you?
It's nice.
It's a little different. The older you get, you don't bounce back quite the way you did when you're in your 20s. So it takes a little bit of time, but once you start getting back into that routine, it feels awesome.
Also went through and I passed my first belt test.
Oh, did you?
So now I'm officially a yellow belt now.
Oh.
Yeah, so I will be double testing these next 2 months from yellow, from orange, and going straight to purple.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you. It's been nice sitting there, feeling myself sweat beyond sweat.
Do you have a gi yet, all that?
I have a gi. I got the belt and everything. We testing it to wear the top of the gi and the pants. I got them tailored so they fit.
Okay, you got a gi tailored.
I got a gi tailored. You know
with a V cut and everything.
It was long. I'm a big dude, so the only size they had was extra goddamn big. So I go in, the first few classes I have to fold the cuffs 4 times.
Right.
So I'm dragging my feet. I gotta get this fixed. So yeah, got my gi tailored and
awesome.
I'm good to go now.
Congratulations.
Thanks, appreciate that.
What's going on, everybody? Cigar Titan here. Once again, my good friend Brother Stogie. Say hello to people.
Titan face.
Yeah! We are back at it with another Cigar Titan episode and an LCC unboxing. Brother Stogie.
Yes, Luxury Cigar Club, if you don't know, the monthly cigar subscription service from the most luxurious cigar subscription service on the planet.
Nailed it.
Oh, wow, that was double time. You know what I'm saying? My goal is Black Pepper. You know,
ready to get into this one?
Let's give it to him.
Welcome back, everybody. You have found the most entertaining cigar channel on all of the YouTubes. You have found
the Cigar Club.
Well, maybe I can't fight, but I can run fast.
I don't know how I'm going to work that one into the editing. Brother Stogie, before we get...
Put Chinese, Korean subtitles.
There you go. Before we get to the showstopper today, that is LCC, let's talk a little bit about what we're drinking. We've had this one on the show before.
We did. This is the Highland Park 12-year-old Viking Honor Single Scotch Whiskey.
I love this one.
I mean, I love anything that's over 90 proof.
Yep.
I can dig it.
Okay.
That's my shit.
Why is that?
I don't know. Just something about it is smooth. Usually something that's 85, 86, you kind of feel it almost sometimes. But when you get to your Johnny Walker Blue Labels and you know, anything that's aged over 12 years, it seems a lot smoother. But those drinks you can only drink like 1 glass of, because 2, you pushing it.
Right.
3, oh, you putting your princess crown on because you feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? You feeling real good.
Well, Brother Stogie, before we get into LCC today, what are we talking about?
I got a story for you.
I'm ready.
Right, we're gonna go back to the Taekwondo shit, right? So Taekwondo. So I thought that I was like the only adult in the class, right?
Okay.
So come to find out, there's like one that's like his early mid-30s. He's a little shorter, a little smaller stature than I am. He don't watch his channel, but congrats to him. He just made black belt. But you know, we do our little moves and shit, you know, defense and offense. And so we have like a block and punch, you know what I'm saying? We're like step to the side, block, punch, right? So I'm assuming when he's with the younger kids, they kind of just like go through the motions. Ray told me to block and punch.
Okay.
It was my turn. So I blocked and I punched.
Oh.
He was supposed to get out of the way.
But he didn't.
But he didn't. Whoops. So the sensei was right here next to me on the shoulder, and then I blocked and I punched, but his chest was right there. And he felt the whole Brother Stogie fist right in his chest. So he looked at the master like, and the sensei, he chuckled. He was like, see, that's why I like this big guy. He's actually gonna hit you. He looked as if I wasn't supposed to hit him. Like he said, punch you. I'm gonna punch you, damn it.
Right.
The look on his face was like, you weren't supposed to hit me. Well, yeah, I was. Yes, I was. So I was supposed to hit him. He's supposed to get out of the way a little faster. You know, so I'm here. I'm not here to beat up people or to beat up the smaller guys in the class. I'm here to learn. But if you say block and punch, hell, I'm gonna treat it as if I'm on the streets and I'm gonna block and I'm gonna punch if you right there in front of me. He didn't see it coming.
Which was strange because you literally said, you're going to be blocking and then punching.
Yes.
That should have been a dead giveaway.
And he wasn't maneuvering, get out of the way. He Tyson his ass, boy, you know what I'm saying?
That should have been a dead giveaway.
It's fun, man. I'm enjoying it. I didn't realize how much fun I was gonna have doing it because they got me doing fucking running and doing jumping jacks and shit. So by the time we finish the cardio, I'm like, I gotta go to the corner of the studio to make sure people don't hear me breathing loud. I'm like, hold on, put your hands above high school. Put your arms above your chest and you breathe. I'm doing all that shit. I'm like, hope these cigars ain't crippling me a little bit because my ear.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm good. The oxygen is good. Just
Good.
gotta get some of the side handle off a little bit. Summertime be ready for y'all motherfuckers.
Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. Now, we were actually talking right before we got on camera here a little bit about the cigar community and how quiet it seems like it's been over the last, I don't know, couple months, right? Doesn't seem like there's a lot that's been going on. I've seen some posts that, you know, they've had PCA that happened.
The same events are happening.
Yeah, same events and everything, but it just doesn't seem to be like the norm. I don't know. Is it like the normal buzz or electricity around the things that we're normally seeing?
I don't know if the storm settled since the whole FDA thing kind of calmed down. You know, so the community's not getting attacked from trying to, you know, take the cigars from us.
Right.
So I guess since that's kind of like not a thing anymore,
It's not right now.
You know, everybody's kind of just chilling.
Interesting.
You know, I'm not really seeing too many. I'm not seeing the traffic in the cigar thing like I used to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not quite sure how to take that.
I don't. You know, it's weird too because obviously we do a lot of cigar related content, right? But you know, I even myself, I find like when I'm online, I'm just not looking for cigar related things at the moment. You know, and I don't know if it's maybe just kind of a where we're at right now because, you know, typically in the wintertime, weather tends to be a little, we're without a light again. Typically during the wintertime, the weather is obviously a lot colder. You can't spend a lot of time outside. There's not as many social gatherings. So I'm wondering if maybe that had something to do with it, you know?
That kind of makes some sense.
Yeah, it just feels weird right now. I don't know how to explain it, but you're right, 100%. It just feels a little weird.
Well, good thing y'all tuned into the Cigar Titans YouTube channel because we talk about all kind of shit, not just cigar shit. So
That's right.
We can get this party started with this LCC box.
Let's do it. I love the segue.
You know what I'm saying? So if y'all don't know, this is the platinum box, palladium box for the month of February. So how y'all know? Check this out. So right down here, it'll tell you exactly what box, you have, no, right there. Boom, see? Duh. Right there. Right there, all right? All right, shout out to Ben and Chris from the Cigar Club. Cigar Club, and all your cigars that are in the box are right here with all the descriptions that we getting ready to go over right now. But since y'all like the way the Cigar Titans do things, we gonna go ahead and kick it off for you.
Yes.
What you smoking over there?
So today I am smoking the Rojas.
The Rojas Statement Lancero.
Yes.
Let's see. So this is beautiful Rojas. This is a profile medium plus. Wrapper is Mexican. Binder Nicaraguan. Filler also Nicaraguan. Size 7-inch by 38-inch ring gauge. All right. Remember, folks that are just now watching our channel. The ring gauge is a portion that you put into your mouth.
That's right. How much is this beautiful cigar going for?
This cigar right here is $10.50.
That's actually a really good deal, especially for a Lancero.
All right, now, see, this is an exceptional Lancero, a Vitola that truly represents the flavor and power of this Mexican San Andreas wrapper. So go ahead and finish off the left part of this card. Next one is your Lambert Limitada Toro Gordo. Yeah, that big fat one right there.
Yep, that looks like a Toro Gordo.
So this is a medium plus as well. If y'all don't know what I mean by medium plus, usually your shrimp in the body of your cigar are usually noted by mild, medium plus,
right?
Full body and kick your ass.
And kick your ass.
And kick your ass.
I like that.
All right. So this was medium plus. Wrapper is Ecuadorian. Binders, Ecuadorian. Filler is Nicaraguan, Peruvian, Brazilian,
Holy crap.
and Dominican.
Wow.
Right.
Well, they needed a Gordo to fit all that in there.
So just kind of break down the cigar for you. So the actual binder, if you take this first layer off, you'll be taking off the binder. Okay. The wrapper underneath the binder, you'll find the wrapper.
No, other way around. Take off the wrapper.
Take off the wrapper. Yeah, take off the wrapper first. Boom. Then you come to the binder.
Yes.
Pretty much holds all your filler in. So all your Nicaraguan, Peruvian, Brazilian, Dominican filler will all be wrapped within the binder and the wrapper. So this one is a 6.5 by 40. This is a $16 stick.
Okay.
All right. You kind of expect that from a Toro
Yeah.
Gordo.
You probably pay a little bit more for this out in California, but yeah, that's a nice looking cigar. It's definitely going to be one that's going to take a little bit of time to smoke through. So if you're going to puff on a Gordo, you're going to want to have some time to do that.
So expect ample tasting notes of dried fruit, espresso, cream, and a healthy spice through the nose.
Have to try to retrohale that one.
That's a nice body that I could take on.
Okay.
I like that one. So let's see. We got the Som Rioja Toro. Profile this bad boy is medium. Wrapper is Corojo. Binder is Sumatran. And filler is Dominican. That's gonna be a tasty ass cigar right there. This is a 6-inch by 52-inch ring gauge. Let's see, the medium body full flavor cigar is a delicate expression of each varietal used. No tasting notes from this one, so you have to go ahead and smoke that one on your own and let us know how it is. $14 stick. Mine. I've heard a lot of people talk about this stick.
What you got over there?
The Aganorsa Leaf Habano.
Okay. I've heard a lot about Aganorsa Leaf.
This is a medium, not medium plus, just a medium in the road. Wrapper is Ecuadorian. Binder, Nicaraguan. Filler, also Nicaraguan. And this is size by 6-inch by 52-inch ring gauge.
Okay.
All right. This will run you $9.
What's that?
I don't think I've seen any $9 Aganorsa leaves in California.
Absolutely not.
I've seen plenty of Aganorsa leaves at the cigar lounge I went to in San Juan Cap. Easily $13.99.
Yeah. I think the cheapest cigars I've found out here, typically tend to be your lower on the premium cigar blends. They're not the Aganorsa Leafs, they're not your Arturo Fuentes.
Nah.
They're usually like right between that kind of knockoff brand or whatever, and I don't want to go throwing names out there and throw anybody under the bus, but California tends to be a little bit more expensive. You're not going to find a $9 cigar unless you're getting something that's like really, really kind of bottom of the barrel stuff.
But this next one seems to be priced appropriately though.
Okay.
All right, so like we said before in all of our other LCC box reviews, there's always a big bitch in the box.
Always a big
And we
bitch
got
in
a
the box.
really big one in this box.
Yeah, first time we've actually had one of these in the box.
So this is a Padron Family Reserve.
Beautiful cigar.
Number 50 Maduro. Look at that beautiful thing. Now that is a special occasion stick right there.
Yes, it is.
That's not one you gonna give to the homie.
No.
You know, unless they get married or something. It's a special occasion. You know, they change job positions to a nice job.
That's right.
Supervisor.
And they can appreciate a fine cigar.
Administration.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those kind of, or a new baby.
Yeah, new baby.
A new baby or something like that.
Yeah.
That's what Padrones are for, people. So this is a full body stick, meaning that you need to have had a nice dinner before you have this stick. A nice,
Something. He wants something sitting in the stomach.
something substantial.
Yeah.
And you also want to have, you know, a Hershey's Kiss nearby. Because you don't want your blood sugar to drop. Because the higher the body of the cigar, the more it's gonna get on you.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? The more it's
You
gonna.
don't want to get sick.
You don't want to get sick.
you don't wanna
Because
get
a lot of
shivers.
people. So hold on, check this out. For all the newbies, all right. I got a lot of new folks that come over and they want to smoke a cigar. I gave a couple to my mom because she has some friends. Y'all know I'm Brother Stokey, but hey, they want to smoke a cigar. So I said, hey, let me know how you feel after you smoke this stick. And I don't give nobody full body sticks. I give them run-of-the-mill medium body sticks.
You're very good. You're very considerate
I try
by
to
doing that.
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I don't want them being sick to be.
Yeah,
on
you don't
my
want their
conscience.
first cigar experience to be one that is going to completely turn them off to cigars forever.
Exactly. But nonetheless, it happens. So I'm like, what happened? They got sick, thrown up in the bathroom. Did you have dinner? Did you eat? Well, we ate like 6 hours ago. That's why. Any cigar, you want to at least have a snack.
Yeah.
Before you smoke.
Well, in all fairness, too, I think we were referring to the night of New Year's
yeah.
here. I also think that particular individual was inhaling his cigar, which is also a big no-no.
That's true.
Don't do that. Not your fault. You're giving them the medium to medium full, or something on the lower end of the flavor scale. With a strength punch there. Can't talk today, but when you inhale a cigar, regardless of how strong that cigar is, and you're sucking that whole thing down,
It's gonna get you.
it's going to get you. It doesn't matter what the body of that cigar is.
So
Don't inhale your
we
cigars.
tell you all the time. I also had a comment on one of the YouTube shorts I had. He was like, bruh, seemed like you just inhaling a cigar and letting it out. And so it was like, he said, I'm not trying to be rude, but is that how you smoke cigars? And even I said, some of our followers said, none taken. You do not inhale into your system cigars.
Right.
Period. Never. You don't do it. So, Titan tips. We just gave you like 4 of them just now. Make sure you eat. Make sure you have a snack. Make sure you have a chocolate. Or have a drink to pair with. Sometimes a nice ginger ale or something can balance off.
Doesn't always have to be the whiskeys or the alcohol.
Exactly. You have a ginger ale or a Pepsi or something. That can balance off that cigar sickness that you might get.
Absolutely.
If it's too strong. All right? So make sure you do that, especially when you puffing a motherfucking Padron.
That's right.
Hey, this just rhymed, didn't it?
You certainly did.
I did that. So this is a full body stick, wrapper undisclosed, binder undisclosed, and filler also undisclosed. So let's see. This is a 5.5 by 52 inch ring gauge cigar, and this bad boy will run you $28.55.
I've actually seen these in lounges for upwards of $40 to $50, kind of depending on where you go. Out here in California, you'd probably be paying closer to around $40 or something like that when you go out to a nice club or something in Vegas. I've seen them priced as high as $50. Like, they're the top shelf thing there, and you're going to be paying a pretty penny for those.
Now, those kind of go up there in price, but you expect that, especially from Padron and or our good old Oliva Melanios.
Arturo Fuente, you find an Opus X, you're going to be paying a
Opus
pretty
X.
penny for those.
Especially if you want to buy some bad boys, you want about $400, $500 for a box.
Probably more than that. Because those are only typically a seasonal cigar that they release. So if you aren't stocking up on those right away, you're going to be paying a pretty price for those for sure.
With that being said, leave in the comments what's the highest price cigar you paid for, and which one was it?
Before we go, what's the highest price you've ever paid for a cigar?
$40.
$40?
Yes.
Okay.
And actually, it was a Cohiba Black and had like a metal band on it. And actually, it's probably the worst cigar I ever had.
Really?
Yes. The flavor notes were, it was just nasty on my palate.
Ooh, that's
I did
not
not like it. And every now and then I might take a stab and buy an expensive cigar. I mean, I paid $35 for a Padron. that's not really expensive to me. I kind of expect that to be expensive. But I wouldn't mind paying, you know, I know David off late night hours, those run about $50-$60.
Yep.
I haven't built myself up to spend that much money on a stick, but it's come. But I know some of our Titan fan members have, so let us know if you've done so. What about you?
Well, I've seen several high-priced cigars out there. I think Rocky Patel just came out with another one. The name escapes me at the moment, but I've seen them in lounges for about $100 right now. Man, if I can remember what it is, I'll put it in the description. But the highest price that I paid for a cigar was actually for a Padron, and it was when I was out in Vegas for a guy's trip a couple years ago. We ended up going to a club, and they had a very small selection of cigars, but their cigars were like actually on their menu, you know, and so they had what you would expect, the Padrones, the Arturo Fuentes, and a couple of the other heavy hitters there. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna have a Padron for the night. I think I spent like probably close to about $75 for that cigar. It wasn't a $75 cigar, but you're paying.
But you're in Vegas.
You're paying a premium, right, when you're out in Vegas, you know, and so the club we were at was the 8. And you know, just to get, for those of you who've been out to Vegas and been to the 8, you know what I'm talking about. Very nice, very classy lounge, but very expensive, overpriced. You're definitely paying for the experience. You're not necessarily paying for the product. You're definitely paying for the experience. I think we dropped a little over $2,000 in that place that night when we were there, between the drinks, the cigars. I think we even got a couple of appetizers, but that is also one of those places that you got to pay for a table or pay for, you know, your seats before you even get in there, right? It's not just a lounge you walk into. You got to make reservations and all this other stuff. But yeah, I mean, expensive cigars, you know, but it is what it is. I mean, when you don't have any other options, you know, and you're going out, you also have to know what to expect when you go out to places like that, right? If you're going to go to like this super fancy upscale lounge or whatever, you got to be expecting to pay premium prices. You're not going to be paying $15 to $20 for a stick.
But I mean, sometimes you got to think outside the box. You know what I'm saying? You got to think outside the box.
Talk to me.
Because brother's always got 4 kids.
Talk to me.
You know what I'm saying? And the wife is expensive. You know, you spend your 10 years of marriage, especially worth of getting gifts, some Mother's Day gifts, some birthday gifts, some Christmas gifts, some Valentine's Day gifts, and just because I love you gifts, now that shit adds up.
It does.
You know what I'm saying? So check Titan film. There's nothing wrong. You always support the brick and mortar. Okay, you want to go to the restaurant that you made reservations at, and you want to buy a cigar from the establishment, but go to the cigar shop outside before. Go buy you a Padron. Now, when you put on your suit jacket, right? Go.
Why do I get like movie theater vibes when we're sneaking in the candy?
You know what I'm saying? But put the Padron in there, right? And then you go to the fancy smashy place and you buy yourself a $13 stick. Then when you sit down, you switch a room.
They switch a room.
You put the one you bought in your suit jacket and you bust out the Padron.
the old switcheroo.
Now you pimping. You know what I'm saying? and you ain't did nothing wrong because you already supported the brick and mortar already. You already supported the establishment. You bought you a drink already. You bought yourself a $30 old fashioned.
Yeah.
Motherfuckers are $30.
At least.
$30.
You buy a smoked old fashioned? Yeah, they're expensive.
Bro, we went to the Cali Vibes Festival and they had one section where it was selling like Manhattans, whiskey sours, Manhattan, and old fashions. They're $30 a pop. And if you want a double shot, it was $45.
Ooh.
$45.
For a drink?
For a drink.
Oof.
You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man.
Things aren't getting any cheaper, right?
They not, man. They not.
Inflation.
So, hey, take brother told you step. Go to the brick and mortar outside the shop. Buy you the good shit, but you check your pocket. Then go to the store and buy the low stick. Then just switch your room. You still being supported.
For more tasty treats like that, make sure you join into the Cigar Titans every single week. Brother Stokey's gonna be handing out tips left and right. I like that.
The economy is crazy.
It is.
It was Southern California, the mid-level house, as we discussed earlier, is $80,000.
800.
800.
Yes, 80. Sign me the fuck up. Sign me up.
800K is your midline home out here in Southern California. We drowning. we drowning. So, but if you'd like us to take care of y'all and give y'all tips on how to save money, especially how to save money on getting cigars sent to your house from a luxury
I feel
cigar
like
club.
there's a future episode here, how to save money in the cigar game. I think there's an episode there.
We could do that.
We can.
Make sure you tune in. So I was saying how to save money before we get to the future episode from getting a monthly cigar subscription service.
Yep.
Like luxury cigars, like shit.
Luxury Cigar Club. Yes, got it.
I'm salivating from the cigar on my drink. You gotta tune in. The only way you can do that is comment,
Yep.
like the video,
Yep. Yep.
and subscribe to the channel.
That's right.
Just press subscribe, okay? So every time we post a video, it's gonna hit your algorithm for you. Just like when you subscribe to the box, it's gonna come to your house for you automatically.
You don't have to go and pick it up.
Nah, you ain't gotta go to the store.
They thought about that. They're like, well, do we have them drive all the way out to Arizona to pick this up, or do we?
Nah,
Nah, they got you covered.
We got you. It's like Grubhub for cigars. but Grubhub not taking Grubhub not taking 80% of the commission before it gets to the actual delivery driver.
That thing right there.
Hit the bell so you get notifications every time the cigar type posts a video for y'all. Until next time, live how you smoke how you live. And that's smooth, baby.
See everybody next week.